So you're getting ready to redo your tile shower. Here are 3 things that I wish somebody had told me before I did our tile shower. First, tile has a certain backer board that has to be used and a waterproofing membrane that goes on that. Eventually, that membrane does break down and eventually it will fail. So it isn't going to last forever. On average, a tile shower will last about 10 years before it starts to show signs of wear and tear and needs some sort of general maintenance. Number 2, tile is porous. Not necessarily the tile itself, the ceramic, the porcelain. If you had a natural stone tile, that is porous, but it's all the grout lines in between that actually allows water to come through these grout lines. It gets behind the tile. That's why you have the waterproof membrane behind that tile. That water then runs down. It hits a membrane below your tile on the floor and it runs into the drain below this tile. Now what that means is that there is water behind this tile and that can grow some things you don't really want in your house. So even though a tile itself might be waterproof, it's the grout in between. You have to make sure that you seal your grout twice a year to make sure it doesn't do that. So that means your shower does require some maintenance in order to stay as waterproof as possible. In fact, let me show you, I was alarmed when I got this moisture reader. Let me just show you what it looks like after 24 hours of having no water in this system, where it starts to read water from. Again, it was kind of alarming. Knowing that we had installed this correctly, I was amazed to see that it still was reading water and moisture behind the walls. In particular, what you're seeing here is in the corners, especially where that 3 corners was, right? You saw 99.9% moisture, which means there was some kind of standing water. Even if it was just a drop of water, this is going to read it. But all of these places, all these corners, again, you're seeing 99.9. That's just, it looks dry, feels dry, but it's not dry because that's a grout seam, and wherever grout is basically sand. Sand is porous, and then water is going to get through there and pool up on the other side of that grout. It just takes a long time to dry out, and that's what causes mildew, mold, and yucky things to grow. Isn't that amazing? Even though, again, this tile was installed correctly, it's a ceramic tile, not a ton of grout lines, but it still is pulling water from behind those grout lines. Third, it's just harder to keep clean. Even using something like a squeegee or whatever, here on these grout lines, because of the grout lines and the texture that the tile and the grout creates, it's almost impossible to keep those grout lines clean. So not only do you have to clean it, but you have to really clean it in depth. These 3 reasons are considerations I wish I had thought about before doing this tile shower. Don't get me wrong, I love this tile shower. It's my master bathroom. I think it's amazing. However, I started 5-Star Bath Solutions because of these considerations. Now we give customers showers that are a single, it looks just like a natural stone. It's totally waterproof. Again, water gets behind these grout lines, and this tile shower will need to be serviced. It's only about 2 years old now, and it's already showing some signs of wear and tear. So if I had it to do again, I would have done what I am instead selling customers, which is a groutless shower system. Looks like natural stone, lifetime warranty, and most importantly, there's no water, super easy to maintain, super easy to clean. I hope that these considerations are helping you with your decision on what to do with your tile shower. At the very least, make sure you're using a water membrane behind your tile. Make sure that you're sealing that grout twice a year so that water isn't getting through those porous materials. And just make sure that you keep it nice and clean. Those are some considerations I wish somebody had told me before we did our tile, things that are important to remember as you're either installing your tile shower or just maintaining it down the road. If you'd like a free consultation from 5 Star Bass Solutions, we're a national company. My particular brand is here in Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky area, but we have locations all over North America, in Canada, and US. Reach out to your local distributor and they'll get you hooked up. In the meantime, click that like and subscribe button and stay tuned for more updates from Spirit of a Handyman.
He's got the spirit of a handyman.